It's Saturday morning in the early 1990s. You grab a bowl of cereal, plant yourself in front of the TV, and flip to NBC. What's playing? Not cartoons, but something even better. A group of impossibly cool, acne-free teens from Bayside High who had the world laughing, crushing, and learning valuable life lessons. Saved by the Bell. But behind the clean-cut image, wild fame, and teen drama on screen was a story far more complicated, controversial, and in some cases, heartbreaking. What many fans don't realize is that Saved by the Bell didn't start as Saved by the Bell at all. NBC president Brandon Tartikoff wanted a show based on his sixth-grade teacher. That idea became Good Morning, Miss Bliss, starring British actress Hayley Mills. It aired on the Disney Channel in 1988 and flopped. Ratings were poor. But instead of scrapping it, producers retooled the show, aging the characters, changing the setting, and shifting focus to the students. The only original cast member kept was Mills. But even that version didn't last. So the creators tried once more, this time building a brand new teen sitcom with a fresh cast, upbeat tone, and a new name. Saved by the Bell. Mark Paul Gosselaar didn't even have to speak. He walked into the audition room, smiled, and producers knew he was Zach Morris. Charming, scheming, and the kind of guy who could lie straight to your face and still have you rooting for him. The inspiration? Ferris Bueller. Next came Screech. Dustin Diamond was just 11 years old, 3 years younger than everyone else, but landed the part of Zach's nerdy best friend. That high-pitched voice? Inspired by the sound of nails on a chalkboard. Lisa Turtle was meant to be a white, Jewish girl from Long Island, but when 13-year-old Lark Voorhees walked in, that changed. One look at her and producers said, "Lisa's black now." She became Bayside royalty. Then came Kelly Kapowski, the all-American girl next door. The final casting decision came down to two names, Elizabeth Berkley and Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Producers couldn't pick, so they kept both. Thiessen became Kelly. Berkley was given a brand new role written just for her, the smart, headstrong Jessie Spano. Mario Lopez, already a dancer and drummer, brought charm and swagger to AC Slater. He originally auditioned just to get out of class. His dimples sealed the deal. In 1989, Saved by the Bell premiered and quickly became the face of NBC's new teen lineup, TNBC. Critics tore it apart, calling it unrealistic and corny. The teens? Teens loved it. It tackled real issues, drugs, peer pressure, breakups, all while staying funny and light. Kids saw themselves in the characters. Merchandise exploded. T-shirts, lunchboxes, even board games flew off shelves. It became appointment viewing for millions of teenagers every Saturday. But off camera, things weren't as squeaky clean. Dustin Diamond never really fit in with the rest of the cast. Partly because of his age, partly because of his personality. And while the show was a massive hit, the cast signed awful contracts. They made shockingly little money and earned nothing from syndication or merchandise. Romances on set were wild. Tiffany Amber dated Mark Paul, then Mario, but caught him cheating during a live taping. There were fights, hookups, and drama, just like high school. Elizabeth Berkley's most iconic scene, her caffeine pill meltdown while singing "I'm So Excited," was originally supposed to be about speed. NBC forced the producers to tone it down. After 4 seasons, NBC ordered more episodes, but Tiffany and Elizabeth had already moved on. They appeared at graduation thanks to pre-taped footage. In their place came a new girl, Tori. But fans never quite warmed up to her. 2 spin-offs followed, The College Years, which flopped, and The New Class, which ran 7 seasons. There were even 2 made-for-TV movies, one set in Hawaii, another featuring Zach and Kelly's wedding. Mark Paul became a legit TV actor. Mario Lopez turned into a reality show host. Tiffany found success on other shows and even had her own cooking show. Elizabeth Berkley, well, she starred in Showgirls, one of the biggest flops in movie history. Lark Voorhees struggled with mental health and revealed she lives with schizoaffective disorder. Dennis Haskins finally graduated college in his 60s. But the most tragic story belongs to Dustin Diamond. After the show, he spiraled. He released an adult tape, wrote a scandalous tell-all book, served jail time, and struggled with addiction. He died of cancer in 2021 at just 44 years old. In 2020, Peacock launched a reboot, and most of the original cast came back, but not Dustin, not Dennis. The wounds were still too fresh. Despite everything, Saved by the Bell remains a cultural phenomenon. It was corny, sure, but it meant something. It was a time capsule of awkward crushes, over-the-top fashion, and good old-fashioned teen angst. We laughed, we cringed, we grew up with them. And even with all the scandal, heartbreak, and bad perms, we still love Bayside High. Because Saved by the Bell wasn't just a show. It was a Saturday morning ritual. It was part of our childhood. If you made it this far, you're clearly a real one. So hit that like button, subscribe for more nostalgic deep dives, and drop a comment with your favorite Saved by the Bell moment. Don't touch that dial. We've got more 90s drama coming your way. Stay tuned.